In this video, I'm going to go over the Table tool within the Reporting tab. The value of this tool is it allows you to take your raw data and put it into a nice table with formatting to be entered into a PDF or etc. So I'll go ahead and drag this tool to the canvas, and the data we're working with today is a store number with a city and total sales. Now we'll go basic level over all of these configurations, but first let's go ahead and run it as its default selections. When we hit run, you'll notice that we now have a table cell right here. For us to view that table, we'll drag a browse tool to the canvas, and when we hit run, you'll notice that your table pops up right here with a little bit of formatting. Now, let's go through the different options. And with this tool, this is a tool where you just want to select all the different options to get exactly what you want. So we'll go over a basic table, and let's click Group by City, see what that does. When we hit run, we'll notice that it has grouped us into 10 different tables based on city. The next thing we can do is we can select the table width. We can either choose a percentage, make it automatic, or we can even do a fixed width, say 4 inches. We can even add a bar graph. So when we do a bar graph, it gives you all of the numeric fields here, and you can select some settings, changing the width, the height, the color, etc. If we click OK, we'll notice that our width has shrunk to 4 inches, and we were able to add a bar graph. Now, one thing you may notice is that these city columns are not lined up. To assist with that, if we drop down to the per column configurations, we can change that with these selections. You'll notice width is set to automatic, but let's say we did a fixed 2 inches for each. Now, you may notice that this table width will be 4 inches still. That's going to be the overarching width. And these won't actually be 2 inches because that's 6 total, but they will be proportional to one another. So now you can see that all three line up much better and are 2 inches each, or proportional to one another. We can also change the alignment. So let's say total sales we wanted on the left. We can add some borders if we wanted to. We could prefix it with a $sign. We could suffix it with per store. We can add some decimal places, and we can even add some column rules. So for example, you can either add it to your header, data, or both. We'll do it to the data, and we'll say when total sales is greater than 300,000, you can change any of these aspects. In this case, I want to change the text color to red. When we hit run, you'll notice now that this is left justified. We've added the prefix and the suffix, and we've turned it red conditionally. There's one more option here, is you can create a row rule. Let's say we wanted to create a very similar rule when total sales is greater than 400,000. And we wanted to change the text color to blue. How do we know which one is going to override? The only difference is this rule, you can override conflicting per column rules. If we check that box and hit run, you can now see that we have full rows of blue. If we did not check the box, these right here would still be red, but since we did check it, this is going to override the column rule. So in this video, we went over the basic report, how to group it into different tables, changing the table width, adding a bar graph, and how we can do some per column configurations. If you'd like me to go more in depth in any of these avenues, please drop a comment and I'd love to make a new video. Please like and share this video, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.